Yeah. Y'all better be ready, man.
A lot of niggas want the fame.
Yeah.
But I just wanna get paid.
Yeah.
Yep, back at it. Major Key Podcast, back in the building with the homie Hookah, the movement.
What's up with it? You know what it is.
And this week, we got the homie Richie Sandoval in the building with us, man. Major Key Podcast, Season 2, Episode 13, man. What we doing?
You know
What's up, Gua? What's up, man?
Kicking it, laid back, getting ready to enjoy this weekend. You know how we do. Nothing heavy, but it can be heavy.
Nothing heavy, but nothing light either.
Yeah,
you feel me?
that's right.
We working on this side, baby. But yeah, man, Major Key Podcast, another episode, man, on all platforms right now. You can follow, subscribe to YouTube, man. We got a lot of videos on there. Like I said, we on Season 2, Episode 13. You can go back and watch all the other episodes, man. Salute to my homie Mots, my brother. Shouts to Dama O. And like I said, we got Richie Sandoval in the building tonight. It's about him today, Great artist, amazing artist, man. And you, Kuba, actually speak upon the fact you was the one that brought him to the camp. You've been knowing homie for years.
Yeah, knew him for years, know his family. I've been watching him for a minute with his work, and I see how inspirational his music is, and how skillful and how unique he is, and how different he is from the industry and people out here. And when I tell you, he found his touch, he found his craft, he found his sound. Ain't no stopping him. There's nothing but up from here. And it's been up. But I'm telling you, what he got coming, y'all just tune in. Tune in to everything. So follow him, Richie Sandoval on Facebook, on Instagram.
On everything.
He's on YouTube. Everything. He got videos on YouTube. He got everything going. So, follow him, check him out. And you already know, we got work coming. A lot of work coming.
So Richie, let us know. Pretty much, we did an interview on the Flight Zone, which is obvious, we took off. That was official, it was all music.
Dope interview, I ain't gonna lie.
What you think about that interview, man? What did you expect and what did you get out of it?
To be honest, I didn't expect for it to go as smooth as it did, to be honest. I get on camera sometimes, I'm not, I get a little shy, whatever, but... it was smooth. It was smooth. The transitions we did on there was good.
All that ice about to be broken.
Yeah.
We gonna get
and we definitely broke the ice on that day. You feel me? Matter of fact, during that interview. So I'm glad that I'm back, here now, and you guys are giving me the opportunity to, put my shit on the forefront. And
thank you for giving us the opportunity to interview you, hang with you, be with you, and ride this wave with you also, because most people they decide to go elsewhere and do things elsewhere, and you sticking it out with us.
That's a fact.
And
that's a fact.
Listen, it's all out of friendship and love. It ain't nothing on paper here.
Yeah. We work with everybody,
real
man.
friends, real family, help each other and stick by each other and support each other. So
I said that on my live earlier. I went live. If you ain't checked that live out, it was a quick live. I like to go on there. I was DJing. I do a little bit of everything. But I said on there, we genuinely work with people and do what we do. It's not like we doing this for clout and doing it for any other reason, bro. It's just we have an established business and we are working with people. Right. I don't have no pride and no shame in my game to work with Richie Sandoval. I reach out to him, or Hookah reach out to him. And it's not like, oh man, I feel like I'm chasing. No, bro, we here working, all of us.
We don't just work well. We work with his brother 2C's. He likes to shoot videos and things like that. So we working with him too to get his skills up and get his development and all that stuff going too. So listen, we here. We ain't going nowhere. It's just like this post I be watching on Instagram, on TikTok a lot. I be on that TikTok watching this shit. And it's like a little thing they saying, why you ain't famous yet? Why you ain't make it yet, man? You got the talent. Because you ain't sharing my shit.
Yo, and you family.
That's why.
I seen that.
That's crazy.
And I fucks with that post heavy because it's true. I see everybody posting and sharing everybody else shit that y'all don't even know from a
Never met him.
And then y'all see something y'all like of mine, but y'all sending me a message, I like it. But did you share
but that comes with a lot, but did just from being from the area that you from, sometimes the people that you with are not gonna push
or support
until someone from the outside or whoever, from whatever other country or whatever other place in the world, they listen to your shit and they fucking with you. Then it's a whole different vibe.
You'd be surprised how many people hear internet radio.
Yeah.
I was shocked to hear, yo, I heard you before on the radio. I'm like, what? Oh, yeah, on the Rough Riders joint. People hear
internet radio. They watch it. They hear it.
Because it's so much easier to access, and not just that, but it's not, people get tired of listening to the same music
Same shit, yeah.
repeat. 99.3 The Buzz. I like the station. I listen to it. I ain't gonna lie. But there's other options out there. So if I could stream my phone and listen to internet radio, which what everybody does now, you know, like I stream all my music through my phone, Google Music.
Phone, everybody use the phone for everything.
And if I get bored of my joint, I'm like, let me see who DJing tonight, and let me see what station is popping. So
listen, speaking of which, Top Class Radio.
Top Class Radio.
Come on, baby, what we doing?
Now we get to put our own music. Listen to our own music. So listen, get ready to log on to that.
Bro, you can log on right now. TopClassRadio.com. It's out right now. You know, the app is right around the corner, you know, and I'm dealing with a lot of different companies. Sometimes I did everything on my end. So you got to understand that other companies, you know, there's time for them to publish things like that, but that's right around the corner. Don't even worry about it. I got your back. Back to Richie Sandoval, though, man. I didn't mean to cut you off. You was done with that?
Yeah,
back to Richie Sandoval, man. Give us, for the people that didn't listen to The Flight Zone and didn't check that interview out, give us a little roots when it comes to the hip-hop, when you started, when you really decided to dive into hip-hop.
I ain't gonna lie. Everybody tell you, oh, they was, you know, listening to music when they was young and you know, I always knew and this, that. Not really. I grew up, my father was a musician.
Okay.
So, you know, he played the bass.
Right.
He played a lot of piano and bass, but mostly bass and with a lot of Spanish groups and stuff like that.
Okay.
So music
like a band.
always, yeah, he played with like Sergio Vargas.
Sergio Vargas, yeah.
Richie Ricardo, Johnny Ventura, Angelita Villalona. Like, so I used to go to these like big studios with big ass boards and all this type of shit when I was young. Cause my dad would be recording maybe, you know, his bass part or whatever on these songs and shit like that.
Right.
So I was always around music. And the whole family, my dad's brothers and sisters, they all musicians as well too. It's like 7 of them and like 5 of them all do music or play an instrument or do something.
Around what age you say that was?
That was around like what? New York, I want to say.
Because you from New York, yeah.
5, 6, 7. Around that age, yeah, from like 5 and
you started early, bro.
Been around music.
Yeah, you started early. That's
Right,
New
New
York,
York, Manhattan?
Washington Heights, yeah.
Washington Heights. Shouts to the Heights, man. Yeah. Right around the corner. I'm from the Bronx, man. I'm from the BX. You feel me? New York is in the building.
Yeah, I got all my family, a lot of family in New York and some in Rhode Island and Providence. So,
hey, yo, shouts to Belly Bucks, man. We did this interview with the podcast last night. That was lit, man, homie. We was up here talking. It was natural, man. Dudes like that I like working with. Yeah, man. He's official, man. He said, yeah, on the podium.
Yeah.
Shouts to Belly Bucks, man. That interview, that podcast, it should be on YouTube already. I uploaded it early. I work fast, man. I worked on that podcast this morning. I was done with it, so
my bad, I couldn't make it, homie.
Nah, it's cool. We talked about that. It's cool. We know it's like that. Sometimes our schedule, we have to work around our schedule, man. And you couldn't be here, but I held it up for you, bro. Like, you know.
Yeah, I appreciate you.
But going back to that, to the Heights, man, that's where it started. Around 5, it was pretty much, that's where you took off.
And then from there, I would say I was around music from there. Then middle school, 7th grade, I remember being a point guard at GTMS. Because I moved from...
You play ball?
Yeah, I moved from New York to Jersey around like 6th grade or some shit like that, right?
Facts.
So I remember being in middle school, and they gave us this blue book where we used to have to write the plays and shit in it. And I was the point guard, so of course I knew all the plays before anybody else knew them because I'm the point guard. I got the ball in my hand type shit.
Right.
Boom.
You got the ball in your hand.
I used to take the book, and on the back of it, I'd write, you know, little raps and shit. Maybe it was Cat Hat, whatever the fuck it was. Man. I was writing shit back then, right? So 7th grade is when I really started writing shit. Then
that's a good age.
Then my senior year, I graduated. And before I went into ACCC, Atlantic Cape, I wrote a rap.
ACCCCCC.
Yeah, I wrote a rap. I remember I wrote this rap, right? I wrote a rap and I rapped the shit to my brother. My brother was like, damn, you know, that shit is actually... Yeah,
Shouts to C. Salute.
Shout out to my brother, definitely. Caesar Sandoval. I wrote the rap and I rapped it to him. And he was like, damn, like, I mean, shit. And then I rapped it to the homie and the homie was like, damn, this shit. So I didn't really go into it until I knew, like, all right, a couple of people was like, all right, you know, I told him straight up, though, tell me if the shit ain't it, you gotta let me know, because, you know what I mean? I need to know.
You had the Nipsey Hussle approach. I watched a little bit of his last lap, and his pitch cell was like, if it's whack, throw it out. Throw it out the window. Throw it away. And niggas wasn't throwing it away. So go ahead, continue. My bad.
Yeah. But, and then from there, once I got the confidence from the homies, it was like, man, fuck what everybody else got to say. Like, if they gonna rock out to it,
yeah,
and whoever else saying it is what it is. You know what I mean?
Your circle is your biggest fans. Your family is your biggest fans.
Yeah,
that's and then from there, that shit just kept me going. And then seeing my father, knowing the fact that he was an immigrant in a sense, got his residency or whatever through music from playing the bass, being on the band with Richie Ricardo and Donny Ventura and all these people that got him to be able to get over here is the reason why we was all born in this. I could have been born in DR, you get what I'm saying? But music is kind of what bridged that gap. So I feel like that's what I need to, put all my marbles into and then see where the chips fall at after that. You know what I mean? I don't want to end up saying, oh, I could have did this or I could have, nah, we gonna do this shit. Mm-hmm. And if it don't rock out, don't rock out. You feel me? But
yeah, man.
As long as you can say you did it, you did it.
Absolutely. You gotta
do it.
Yes, facts. You gotta utilize your craft. You can't Belly Bucks and I was talking last night. A lot of dudes have talent, but they give up on that talent, man.
So
it's like
fast.
You've been going hard, let's say 10 years. I don't give a fuck how long it is.
Because they think it's supposed to happen to them like it happened to old boy. They think they're supposed to go viral now. They just don't understand that it's going to take some time.
You got to,
you know what I mean? For
you
to
got
get
to keep putting out work. Like Drake told that young boy in Florida, in Miami, he was like, keep putting work out.
Yeah.
I got you, and look what happened.
Consistency is the key, though.
A lot of people, go ahead, my bad.
A lot of people think that because you're nice, that you're gonna be heard.
Right.
It's just like an interview or a job.
Don't go like that.
If you don't go out, if you don't go put an application in, if you don't pop up at the stores or at the shop, I could put an application in right now at let's say Waste Management again or whatever, right? And the guy don't know me, the boss don't know me, they probably just breeze right through that. Now let's say I pop up over there.
Right.
He gets to meet me. Oh man, put an app in. I did. I'll put another one in right now. Because he met me and seen who I was, it's gonna change his perspective.
Right. Persistence.
You know, so what I say is, don't just think because you're nice and you're putting work in at home.
It's gonna get handed to you.
And that's gonna be enough.
You still
because how many people you think about music? You got to think about the NFL. You got to think about the NBA. How many niggas you know is trying to rap and trying to do this? It's a
millions.
You know what I mean?
Millions, bro.
But what is going to separate you from all them? What about you separates you from all them? And how you know what I mean?
Sometimes they don't
being
even care.
Real and authentic is what it really is.
That work ethic. To me, is the work ethic.
Sometimes they don't even
standing
care
on what you're saying.
They don't even care how hot you are.
Right.
They want to see how hungry you are.
Yeah. Right.
Because look at French. Same thing. Standing outside, handing out CDs, bumped into Diddy.
Right.
Boom.
Nigga, what? Smack
go.
DVDs, I'm doing them.
I'll give you a great example.
Yeah.
I've been doing this. I've been recording since I've started my studio, started learning to do this in 2013. Go back, see how many years that
Look
is.
at that.
I promise you, I started on my
look
own.
where we are here.
Everything that I do, everything that you see me do, I taught myself how to do it. I was persistent enough, and I had a plan. I had a mindset of I'm gonna make it somewhere. But I'm not a millionaire yet, but I wrote myself $1 million check, and I promise you, God is my witness. I'm gonna cash it. My time for that is gonna come. But what I'm trying to say, going back to both of y'all point, if all these years would have went by and I didn't learn how to do none of this shit, learn how to produce, learn how to engineer, learn how to shoot videos, learn how to put this shit together, we wouldn't be sitting here, my nigga. So what I was about to give up in 2005, 2013, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We in 20, about to be 22, my nigga. It took me this long, but I'm here, bro. I'm blessed, and I kept grinding.
Every year we're growing substantially too. Like we're taking big steps, leaps.
Right.
So it's where I go. So like I said, people, you don't need a contract. You don't need a record label to make it.
None of that.
Listen, a lot of people don't know that if you go to New York right now to Power 99 or whatever, or any of those DJs up there, they'll spin your music if it's hot.
Yeah. You gotta pay, but they'll spin it.
Yeah, and sometimes you don't.
Yeah, if it's good enough.
If it's good enough. Yo, this is fire.
If it's really that good
What's your
enough.
name? Yo, I got you. They gonna bang you.
Yeah.
But
They gonna get the credit for playing it first too.
I can go all day. Boom, boom. Where is he at?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Where's he at? If you're not with me,
That's a
sometimes
great
they're not
point,
gonna
Kuba.
play.
That's a great point.
Only because I'm pushing your work, it doesn't mean that that's the right thing.
That's a great point to the artist.
Sometimes you gotta go out there yourself. You know, I'm taking this ride in New York today. I'm gonna go. Where's 99.3 Buzz at?
Yeah.
Or where's this at? I'm gonna go over here. A lot of people don't know that here in Jersey in the morning, early in the morning, there's a DJ that plays new artists.
Yeah. It's like at 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, I know.
So
I
you know,
know.
the same thing goes up there. You can take a ride out there, spend the week out there,
and do it.
I'm working.
But
I'm
this
here
thing,
to do this.
and you speaking to the artist, and that's a great point because a lot of artists don't do that. But I'll tell you who does. This dude sitting right next to us.
That's right.
This dude has been persistent.
tapped in with them.
Ever since I met this dude, and he told me his backstory and everything, bro. He did a song with Fred the Godson. He had to put his own bread up to do that song with Fred the Godson.
Right.
A lot of niggas ain't doing that. They ain't thinking like that. I'm investing in my craft. I'm investing in myself. I'm investing in my business. He's an entity. Richie Sandoval, that whole name is an entity, is a business.
That's a strong name too, Sandoval.
Come on, bro. So for him to do, you came a long way, bro. For you to do that showcases the grind, the ethic, the work ethic, ethic. A lot of dudes out here, they might have talent, like you said, but they don't have no work ethic, my nigga. What
they
are we
don't
doing?
want to put up. They think that
their hunger's not there.
They think that, damn, I just put up 1,000 or whatever, like, and this shit it didn't go viral. Then, all right, well, maybe you went at it the wrong way.
Facts.
You got
your marketing strategy was wrong.
Maybe you got to put up another 1,000, another 2,000,
another 2 or 3.
You know what I mean?
Facts.
Until you get it right.
You got to keep
investing. A lot of people cry about losing money. You ain't crying when you spend it in the club.
You gonna spend it? Yeah, you gonna spend
sneakers and shoes.
That's a fact, though. You gonna spend it on everything else. Why not spend it on something that you believe in?
Factual. Realize it can happen, huh?
Yeah,
that's your whole. That's the whole
slogan. That's the movement.
Tell us a little bit about that, man. Realize it can happen. When you come up with that, when did you really tap into that?
You know what? I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I remember growing up in I don't even want to say growing up, but once I was in high school, I just remember the fellas, Rich, like nobody wanted. Then niggas wasn't saying my name anymore. Pretty much, they were just like, "Yo, Rich." So I'm thinking in my head, like, "Damn, I gotta turn this shit into an acronym." Like, Rich. Especially if I wanted to rap, and I had so many names. You know, when you starting up rapping, you come. My name gonna be this. My name gonna be that. But I think my first name was like Rich New Yorker because I was trying to add New York into whatever. Then I had NY Rich. Just to show people NY, but that stood for never yield, realize it could happen. Because that's when I had already figured out the realize it could happen part.
Right.
But the NY, I tried to add that because I wanted to, New York, whatever.
Right.
So after that, I said, you know what? I was rocking with my producer, Mondo Fresh. Shout out to him.
Shout out to Mondo.
Yeah, shout out to Mondo. Big shout out to Mondo. And he told me, he said, Rich, man, you a household name. Like, the NY Rich and all that. All that. He said, just go off your name. Like, your name is a household name. Like, and you got to, go for that.
That's your stamp.
And we was in the studio actually recording one of his records, one of his beats. And he told me straight up, he said, yo, you got to go by your name, bro. Like, that's what's going to stick. And I said, you know what? You're right. Less work for me to try, whatever.
Right.
You know how it is when you got to trademark this and I'm gonna just go off my name. And at the end of the day, I'm speaking on my life and everything that I've been through within my music. So it only made sense to go by my name.
And that name, bro, like nobody can take that. Nobody can have that. Nobody can. That's an official. It's so original. And this nigga took the hat off. You good? You hot? That motherfucking lights are blinking.
I want to show what I look like.
Oh, you got the fresh cut. My nigga got the fresh cut. Okay. He still got a hairline out this bitch. I'm mad as hell.
It's just the beard is white.
Yeah, man. But that's what's up, man. Like that slogan, that whole
realize it can happen. And in a sense with that slogan, I'm sorry to cut you off and cut y'all off.
You good.
The sense of that slogan is just like realize it can happen. Realize it can happen in a bad way and realize it can happen in a good way. If you're giving out good things and doing good things, that's what you'll receive. If you're doing other shit, then you that's gonna come with you, whatever.
That energy.
But at the end of the day, you gotta realize that can happen.
Right.
It can happen to you.
Karma's a motherfucker.
It can go from one day to another.
That's all.
You wake up tomorrow and get that phone call. Yo,
that's all it is.
I need you in the studio right now. You about to record with this guy. Boom. That's all it takes.
That's all it is.
The right person being there, bro.
But at the end of the day, nothing is going to fall from the sky like we were talking about before.
Mm-hmm. And that's what I would say.
You got to work towards it.
When you're naturally talented like you are, and you write your own stuff, you could put out as much work as you want.
And I'm writing what I'm living too.
Absolutely. Your material's there. This nigga got hella shit.
You're not going to run out. So why stop? Like, I'm going to wait, man, because we don't got time for that. If you wait
tomorrow
and you stop, exactly.
You never know.
And when they looking for you and they be like, well, he only got 3 songs out. How do I know he can keep running hits like this?
Right.
So when you got 100 songs out, I'm like, yo, he put 100 already? You don't think they're gonna go back and be like, yo, the world ain't listen to all this. Right. Let's do an album with these songs right here, and give me 4 fresh new ones.
You see, Drake did it, put out the mixtape he had, put it out as an album, and made
exactly. And a lot of it, you be like, yo, well, how come I know this song? Because you heard it before, underground.
But I just wasn't in the position that I am right now.
Exactly. So
and that happens.
Just keep putting work out, man. It's
absolutely, man.
And it's your passion. It don't
definitely,
matter,
it don't matter if, At the end of the day, I've always done this shit because it was my passion. music is just something I've been around, so I'm gonna do this shit regardless. I just know that, it's it's a lot of money to be made from it. There's a lot of opportunity to come from it. It's gonna come because the music I'm making is different, and it takes time for the music that I'm making to really get to where it's getting to.
Facts.
People got to catch up to you and stuff like that.
People got to catch up to you. That's what happens. You know what I mean? And as long as you keep working, there's nothing that can stop you, man.
Like right now in the game, is conscious rap is starting to come back.
Yeah.
So, which is a good look for me.
That's why not for nothing, but I respect Drake because he sticks to it. Even though he jumps on certain trends, he still gonna stick to his shit. Like right now, he jumped on a trend. He made a song with El Alfa.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't hear that one.
He does that.
I don't even think it dropped yet, but
he
knows El Alfa is popping everywhere right now. So, you know what? Let me drop a song.
That fucking Dembo's hitting right now everywhere.
So,
Damn,
you know,
man.
It's same thing with Bad Bunny. I'm going to make a song with Bad Bunny.
I respect artists like Cole too, though.
J. Cole?
Cole will take an artist from the ground and bring him up just with it, you know what I mean?
He was persistent. That motherfucker right there, he never gave up. He was in front of Jay-Z's studio in the rain. If you listen to his first album, I was listening to his first album the other night. You know, getting my songs together for the radio station.
Right.
And Cole's definitely one I'm gonna play on the radio station. But I was listening to the first album. In the beginning, he's in the studio with his boys. They were like, "Yo, how did it happen? You want me to tell you a story? You want me to tell you a story?" And then he breaks it into a song. It's like them talking, makes it into a song. He was in the rain, my nigga. He redid American Gangster to Jay-Z's American Gangster shit with his. You know, Cole is a producer, so. He came up with his own shape standing out there, my nigga. He came back in the rain, my nigga. Jay-Z he finally took you, listened to it, signed him.
Hey,
my nigga got wet standing out there, but guess what, nigga? He was there. These niggas are not there.
And he was what? From Fayetteville, North Carolina. Went from all, but he said, "I'm here to take advantage of that shit y'all
Dream, he calls it Dreamville.
Yeah. That's a bar, he said. "I'm here to take advantage of the shit y'all took for granted." You know what I mean? Crazy.
A lot of people take shit for granted, man.
Right.
Major Key Podcast on all platforms.
And he ain't just stopped there. Look, he pursued his dream too of a basketball player.
Right. He kept going. Because he wanted to play ball, Because he went to St. John's and was on a D1, but didn't go to the second tryout.
That's another thing.
You can scratch that right off the list. I did that. What you want to say?
That's another passion of you and your brothers, right? Hey, I played with C's ball. Woo.
I seen a highlight reel from him on Instagram. I'm like, damn, nigga. He was shitting on niggas. I'm like,
yo,
damn.
you don't miss?
It's crazy. It's crazy. He chasing that. I've been watching him get buckets my whole life. So for me to, see him go to a combine and give hell. Yeah, it's big.
Let's go back to your music. You know, shouts to C's, man.
Yes, sir.
We got one of our fans, Dan Bennett.
Yeah, of course.
Dan Bennett.
He want to hear freestyle.
He did that last night. Every time he come on, he want to hear freestyle. You ready?
Ready? He love it.
You ready? Because I was going to say, back to the music, what the albums you got out.
Let's talk about that.
You want to talk about that? You don't want freestyle?
I'll bring back the freestyle for him, but let's talk about that. I want to give people more of what I got going on.
I'll give him
that towards the end. Tell him I'll give him that.
Shouts to Dan, man. He's always staying in tune. That's a real genuine dude. So
definitely, I'll give him that towards the end.
Your first album, what was it that you dropped?
The first project I had, Now or Never. It was a mixtape I had. Now or Never.
Back when?
That was the first.
Back when you dropped that?
That was about 3 years ago.
Okay.
Or 4 years.
That was your first official mixtape, right?
Yeah.
Then after that,
you could say if you want to talk about first official mixtape, it'd have to be my March 16, 2010. That was the name of the mixtape I had.
Okay, I think I heard that.
And that was the first mixtape I dropped. Then after that was Now or Never.
Okay.
I can't even tell you the years, to be honest with you.
But that was in sequence. That was it.
That was.
And then after that, what came after that?
Lost Files.
Lost Files. That's when I started fucking with you.
Lost Files came out. No, to be honest with you, Lost Files was the project that came out. But after that, it was a stunt. And then when I really got on iTunes and all that was with Mondo. My guy, Mondo Fresh. Who I'm thankful for because he honestly helped me shape, a lot of shit that I got going on musically and just as an artist in general. He helped me shape a lot of shit. Mm-hmm. And I'm thankful for that. So I put out D-Man with him.
Okay.
Then I put out another.
Okay, you got a video to that on YouTube. Go check that video
Richie Sandoval, D-Man.
That shit is fire, nigga.
Then I put out Mondo with him.
Yeah.
Then
Mondo's
we put
official.
out Nobody's Safe.
So you were dropping singles off the Lost Files, and then
we dropped some. No, we were dropping singles just before Lost Files.
That's what I'm saying. But it wasn't for Lost Files. And then you put it together.
They wasn't even for. They was just singles.
Just singles. Got you.
We was rocking out. I finally got an opportunity to get on platforms, get my shit right.
Right.
And he put me in position.
Okay.
For me, and still has me in position.
Good. Salute to him, man. Salute to him. It's good to have good brothers around.
And we did that, and then I said, you know what? I did Lost Files. And I say, these songs got to come out. Because I was sitting on them for like a year maybe.
Right.
And I put that project together and that cover art quick. I did it all on myself. You know what I mean? Put the cover art together.
Salute to that, man.
Whatever, and put it out. And I said, you know what? I'm going to rock out with this because the message was everything. Like the project Lost Files was pretty much songs. These 4 songs that I had were songs that I've been wanted to put out, but I just couldn't put them out because the timing wasn't right.
We shooting a video to one of the songs off Lost Files, ain't we?
Yeah.
Speaking, go back to Kuba's point. People might have heard the shit, but now they're gonna hear it more because we shooting a video to it.
Shoot a video to it, yeah.
And when did you drop Lost Files?
And we was
last year.
I was banging that to VA when I went to VA for my flag tournament. Lost Files when you dropped it. And yo, when I tell you my man had it on repeat the whole way.
Facts. I had it on repeat, nigga.
He was like, yo, he's speaking to us, yo.
We had that whole album on the Flight Zone.
That's the one thing I always try to do that. Make sure I'm, you know, speak on what I'm living.
Speak to the
people. And speak to the people and show them ways that they can relate to what I got going on.
And be authentic.
All people too, and be authentic.
My
at
nigga,
the
you
same
can't be
time.
lying on this rap shit, man. What the fuck? I hate niggas that do that shit. I don't hate nobody, but I discredit anybody that talking that
Do what
bullshit.
you gotta
and
do,
then I know you personally, and I know you don't have a car. What the fuck are we doing?
Do. You know what I mean? Do what you gotta do. Fly how you fly, but
be real,
what I mean?
my nigga. Be real. That shit ain't cool, man. Let's keep it gangster. Be real, man.
Now, if you gotta add it to make your song hot and it sound hot, that's different. But if you really ain't living it and you're saying what, stop.
If you standing and running with all the other shit that you ain't with, then hey, that's on you at the end of the day.
So what projects you got besides Lost Files? You know, that's the album you dropped last year, and coming into this year, do you have an album in mind?
I got me and Mondo cooking up a small EP.
Okay.
We've been working on that back and forth. You got
a name for it or not? If you got to think about it, you ain't got it.
Don't Take Me at Face Value is the name of the...
Don't Take Me at Face Value, okay.
Yeah, that's the name of the project.
Okay, I like that.
I got a cover. We got a cover art and everything for it. We've been working on it.
Oh, so you ready? Okay, cool.
It's ready to go, I want to say, but you know, you want to tweak some things and...
Oh, you got to get it right.
Right, we got to get it right. Everything got to be right before you put it out. Just because I want the customer to feel like, you know what I mean, the same way I put my work in, I want them to, you know what I mean?
Right. Nah, it's got to be official. We can't be on no bullshit over here, you know?
You can't rush perfection.
Right.
Absolutely.
Right.
You can't rush perfection.
And everything can't be perfect, but, you know, you just want to put your tweaks and make sure that your message is getting through within whatever it is that you're putting out. So that's how I'm coming from.
On that note, man, we're gonna take a small intermission. Facebook Live, we're gonna stay live for y'all, man. We love the people out there. Salute and shouts to everybody on there in Facebook Live that's watching. Like I said, Major Key Podcast on all platforms. You can catch us on the audio podcast, Apple, Google Podcast, Stitcher, Deezer, Pandora. The list goes on and on. TuneIn Radio. We everywhere, you never there. Let's get money straight to the top. Ain't no coming down. We'll be right back after this. Yeah.
Let's get it.
We back on Major Key Podcast, Season 2, Episode 13 with Richie Sandoval and, of course, Hookah the Movement, man. You can catch him, Hookah the Movement, on Instagram. Shout out to Instagram, everything you want right now.
Richie Sandoval _ Instagram. Richie Sandoval on Twitter. Richie Sandoval on YouTube. Richie Sandoval on everything.
On everything. And, of course, it's the pilot on Instagram. Let's get money to the top. Ain't no coming down. So right before we break, we was talking to albums, everything you got in motion. Of course, we shooting a video. We got the video shoot to... Damn, man.
Everything I know.
Everything I know. Yo, that video. Whoo! When I tell you, I don't play no games, that video is gonna be super fire.
Everything I know. Yeah.
And you know, that piece of work, that piece of content, you pretty much hiring me to shoot that video, my nigga. That's all love. You feel me? Man. I know the work ethic, the grind is there, Kuba. And like I said, you brought him to me. Actually, you brought him to the camp, to everything we got going on.
That's good.
And 317 Marketing and Media, we just gonna take off everything we grab our hands on. So, so look forward to that. But before anything, no further ado, we got to give Dan his freestyle. He want homie to freestyle, so let's get money, man.
Put me on the spot.
Hey, man, listen, this is what we do. You're an artist. You get it on the spot, baby. Let's go. Cameras over there. Let's go.
My lifestyle ain't perfect, but I know I got purpose. Gotta stay down if you want it, make sure it's worth it. Time is valuable. Never let a hater overshadow you. To see the bigger picture, you gotta do the intangibles. I'm selfish with my energy and time. People take you for granted, then don't want to see you shine. Every day I want to cry when I see pictures of my mom, but I know she would want to see me smile. So I keep my cool instead of running wild. I move with precision, cause nothing is given. Money can bring division in a certain crowds. So I hold my head high even when I'm down. Life's a roller coaster, and sometimes I'm coasting. When I get deeper with my music, it's hard to cope with emotions. Never was the type to walk around bragging and boasting. Just confident in every plan I want to put in motion. I know niggas be hating, that's regular shit we go through.
Huh? That's good enough.
What's your
That's good
thought?
enough, baby. Let's get money.
What's your thought?
Let's get it, man. Come on, man.
Jones, man.
Little piece.
Just a little bit.
That's
That's all I need.
It's a little bit.
Get it. You good, Lou. You pump with us, y'all.
Yeah. Homie in the background. You got him hype. You got him hype in the background, man. Shouts to Lou in the back. Yeah, that's a good thing. Shouts to Lou in the background, man. You got the freestyle. Don't ask for no more. He got it. Just know that. He got it, nigga. He gave it to you. He gave it to you. He got it. That should be enough right there, man. That's what's up, man. So in the industry, what would be, to close out the show, man, I want to, because, you know, we already talked about what you got going on and everything. Yeah. Who would be a mainstream artist that you would like to work with?
Oh, J. Cole, man.
J. Cole? Yeah.
That's
I could see that.
Question for me.
I could definitely see that.
For me, I got him at the, you know how the generation in the 80s and they got Hove up there or Nas. For me, it's J. Cole.
That's what's up, man.
You know,
that's
I'm gonna say Drake, but for me, it's J. Cole.
That's a good look, right? Go on.
But you see how Drake gives him his props, yo. He was on stage with him and everything, showing
Factual.
him love, bro.
Yeah.
And showing him respect and honor.
Then he was on his tour, actually.
And his tour.
Yeah.
Right.
And yo, you know what's crazy too? You know what surprised me? And I felt like this man was playing with the industry for a while. And just now, I started listening to him, Lil Uzi.
Lil Uzi Vert? Yeah, he got it.
I'm like, but you know, he never really take his music, his craft too serious. He's always dropping something joking.
Yeah, but you gotta understand, bro. He's mainstream. But he's gotta drop shit for the bitches. He's gotta.
No.
I understand. Sorry to cut both of y'all off. You know, I agree with him because I seen him do the SNL with McMill, and he's laying on the floor during the start of the performance, like on Saturday Night Live. That's like, what? Hold on. And me, we kind of looking at him like, bro, you're laying on the floor.
Yeah, but he respects his craft.
Yeah.
So he don't care what he do. He don't care what he wants. He does what he wants, live like he wants, just like how Bad Bunny does. You know, Bad Bunny does what he wants, how he wants, when he wants. You know, listen to his album. Y'all go look him at La Gana. So just seeing him, I'm like, man, I don't know, something about this artist right here.
Yeah.
I feel like he's holding back.
You love Bad Bunny, nigga.
And I don't know why.
This nigga.
And bro, when I heard the joint with Meek Mills, I'm like, I knew it.
Yeah.
I knew it. And I went back, started looking at some of his other music. I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
I'm like, you see, I judged the book by its cover.
Yeah.
I've
been listening to Uzi for a lot of years, man. And the thing about Uzi, as I said earlier, he's mainstream. So before he even dropped the mainstream shit, he was coming out with shit, mixtapes. But he almost had to find his voice, find his way to cater to the masses. Once he did that, he had his hits, and my nigga, he put a fucking ruby on his head. That shit cost hella millions, nigga. Yeah. So his bread was stacked. He had streams, he had views, he had downloads. The nigga was making moves. And his wordplay is serious. The nigga could rap, bro. He don't just sing all that. He don't just sing, nigga. He knows how to put a song together. A lot of niggas can freestyle, a lot of niggas can do shit, but they don't know how to orchestrate a song, bro. There's a lot into that, my nigga. Listen, there's a lot of energy.
Where a lot of niggas can't wear all them different hats.
Factual. You know what I mean? Factual. That's true too, man. So salute to everybody out there. You was done with that point, my nigga?
Yeah.
All right, man. Salute to you. Salute to everybody out there. Salute to Richie Sandoval for making this episode happen and Kuva for making this episode happen. I keep telling y'all, man, it's to the top, ain't no coming down. The grind is forever. Network is the best work. 317 Marketing and Media. We're going to be on location tomorrow shooting a video for the homie. You know, we always working. Topclassradio.com, man. Keep your eyes open. Keep your ears open because we keep coming on all levels. Listen, there's a lot of shit going on out here.
It is.
And we gotta stick close to each other, man. No matter what you got going on, if you a brother to a brother, make sure you that brother, man. Cause there's too many niggas dropping, there's too much shit happening. I'm gonna speak real facts right now. We're gonna step away from the music, you know what I mean, and just gather the thoughts. But motherfuckers are fake. People are not sticking to the G code, and we can't be doing that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Let's stick to the brotherhood. Let's go back to how it was, man. A lot of real shit used to happen back in the day, and nowadays we ain't getting that real shit no more. The streets ain't the same, my nigga.
A lot of unnecessary shooting going on too, man. Y'all gotta stop, man. Put them guns down, man. It ain't that serious.
Facts.
And unless you're protecting your family, man, put them hands up and do what you do, man, as a man.
Facts.
All that shooting, man,
because when we grew up,
that's when you protected somebody. It ain't just squashing beef.
That's true, too, though.
Come on, man.
That's a fact.
Put them hands up, put them guns down, bro. Let's get right. This is personal, but I want to tell everybody, man, listen, yo, love yours. Yeah. Love yours. Every day, show that love. You never know when you could lose a loved one. Just lost my stepdad, so you know.
Rest in peace, man. Yeah, man.
When I mean it, yo, I mean show love to everybody. Let all that dumb shit go. Yeah, you know, he's a great man, very lovable. You met him before.
Yeah,
you know
absolutely.
Chill,
yeah,
very chill, laid back, respectful.
Rest in peace, man.
So, like, you know, not to get Listen,
Off
this
topic,
is off topic, but what
Nah,
I'm
but it's
saying
real talk, man.
It's real talk.
Yeah. That's what we do here.
Love yours, and always show that love. Never forget to say I love you to somebody that you love.
Facts.
And
Tomorrow's
be
not
there for
promised.
them, because tomorrow's not promised.
That's a good way to end it, man. So salute to that. We're not trying to end it on a down note, but may God be pleased with his soul, and may he make it to a better spot, man.
Thanks.
Salute, rest in peace, man, to the homie and everybody worldwide that we have lost, man. We lost a lot of people, man. It hits a little harder when it's home, when it's close, man. So Major Key Podcast, as I said earlier, on all platforms right now. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube, man. You're gonna be late, and this plane after it takes off, my nigga, we're not coming back. The fuck we doing?
Yeah.
It's to the top, ain't no coming down. Shouts to Richie Sandoval. Shouts to my brother Hookah the Movement. Shouts to Mach. Realize it can happen, baby. Shouts to La Dama O. What was that?
Stay tuned for the video.
Facts, man. Shouts to La Dama O, Executive Manager for PMG LLC. It's the Pilot on Instagram.
Hookah the Movement on Instagram.
Richie Sandoval on IG and everything else.
Everything else, man. Let's get it to the top. Ain't no coming down. Major Key Podcast. We love y'all out there. Shouts to everybody that tuned in.
Boy, you know what
Yeah. Let's get it.
Y'all better be ready, man.
A lot of niggas want the fame,
Want the fame, yeah.
but I just wanna get paid.
Get paid, yeah.